Hey guys, and welcome back to Carpool Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cute and adorable little pincushion. It's going to probably take us 2 days in the carpool line to do this, so let's get started. Alright, here we go. Let's get our yarn on the hook. I'm using a size K. Sorry, should have told you that. And I'm still using what I've been using this week, our Knit Picks. Let's see if you can read it. Our Knit Picks, and it's Bravo Bulky, okay? Bravo Bulky, and super cool stuff. Love it. Knit Picks has a website which you can go to. They have all kinds of yarn on there. Just super, super cool yarn. Let's start by chaining 4. Slip stitch back to the beginning, making a little circle, chain 1. Now we want to do half double crochet. 1 of those, 2 of those. I'm probably going to do 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, once I have 8 of those, I'm going to slip stitch back to the beginning chain. Okay, pull that. That little tail is getting in my way. All right, chain 1 again. Now 2 half double crochets in each of these. This is called an increase, if you guys don't remember. You will be using increases and decreases on about anything that grows in size or shrinks in size. A blanket, you generally are just going to do a straight crochet, but if you're doing a hat, the coffee koozies, these pin cushions, things that form up into something, you're going to probably use an increase. This is just a typical increase. I have to keep getting more yarn. I'm trying to keep it out of your guys' way. All right, all the way around. Now, if I did this right and I started with 8 and I increased 2 times, that's 2 on every stitch, then I should have 16. Let's see what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yay! Now slip stitch back to the very first stitch. Okay. Chain up 1, half double crochet again. Now 2 times in the next one. Another increase. Then a half double crochet. Then an increase all the way around. I love that collaboration between Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton, but I will have to say they could use some more words. I feel like they're repeating the same words over and over again, but love the song. Love the idea of Chris Stapleton and Justin Timberlake collaborating together. All right, all the way around. An increase, and then a half double. Half double increase and a half double. It never hurts to stop and just make sure. Let me rephrase that. You should always, I'm terrible about it because I get in a hurry, but stop and make sure that you have the right count and that you have done the correct pattern all the way around. So there we go. Now slip stitch. I'm going to increase 1 more time. So I'm going to do a chain up once. I'm going to half double crochet in that same stitch, half double crochet in the next stitch, and then an increase. So I'll have 2 half double crochets and then an increase. So 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and then the increase. And like I say, this is just a typical increase for something, especially in the circular mode. If I was doing a hat, I would be increasing just like this. The sun is shining beautifully today. Oh my gosh, beautifully, but the wind is still quite, oh, crisp, shall we say, crisp. Didn't get my crochet video done yesterday. We'll blame it on Carpool Nazi, but anyway. This is going to be a super cute pincushion. Oh, I should have told you at the beginning too. You're probably going to want to get 2 buttons. A button for the top and a button for the bottom. They are just for decoration, but something that complements the color of yarn you're using. So I'm just now checking to make sure as I talk. At 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Yep, and I should finish up with a 1, 1, 2. Okay. Now, I feel like that is big enough. That's a big enough increase. So I'm gonna slip stitch back, stop that. I'm finishing that row, but I feel like that's a big enough increase. And you can see it's making a little circle. Now, chain up 1. Now I'm just gonna half double crochet all the way around. That means I'm just gonna put 1 half double crochet in every stitch of the previous row. Okay. Half double crochet. This project is probably not nearly as long as some of them I've done in the past, but because I'm going to try to keep these videos short enough for you to do while you're in the carpool line and not get carried away, I'll probably divide this over 2 different days so that you can see, because we are going to have to, you are going to need some stuffing to stuff our little pin cushion, and you are going to need some buttons, and so all that kind of stuff we'll probably do on day 2. Let's just get it crocheted today. I also, in upcoming videos, I want to show you guys how to make some granny squares, because oh my goodness, you can use granny squares to make all kind of things. So I want to give you, so just look forward to that coming up, how to make granny squares, how to make some other flowers. I know I just did one flower the other day, but there's some, that was a kind of what I'd call a 2-dimensional flower. There's some 3D flowers I'd like to get you guys started on. All right, now we're at the end. Slip stitch, finish up that row, chain up 1. See how it's making a cute little bowl? I want to go around one more time though. One more time. So half double crochet all the way around, because I'm going to make sure we have a nice filled, full looking pin cushion. Yes, this is going to be so cute. I will also tell you that I have seen different pin cushions done. You can make these look, oh, somebody's getting a little bit of hurry in the carpool line. Hear that horn blowing? It amazes me how impatient people are. Oh my goodness. But anyway, let's say you did this in a red, and you could put a green button on it, and you could even make a little leaf and make it look like an apple. I have seen pin cushions done where they weren't this round, they were kind of tall and like cylinder, and they made them look like little cactuses. So if you get this basic concept down, you could turn your pin cushion into all kind of things. So let's see, we're almost back to the beginning. What do you think we're gonna do after we finish just doing our 2 constant rows, huh? Can anybody guess? Well, we're going to decrease then, okay? We're going to decrease. So, so there's our starting point. Now, chain up 1. Let's do a decrease. So I'm going to half double crochet. Now, if you remember, I got all the way to 2 half double crochets and then an increase. So that's what I want to do now. I want to do 2 half double crochets and then a decrease. Oh, look at that. So let's talk about that. Wrap your yarn around, go through your stitch, pull up your yarn. Wrap your yarn around, go through your next stitch, pull up a yarn. Wrap your yarn around, pull through everything on, ta-da! Did you see that? So I did two of them right there beside each other, and I don't need to do that, okay? So let's go ahead and do 2 half doubles. Now, wrap your yarn around, go through the stitch, pull up. Wrap your yarn around, go through the stitch, pull up. Wrap your yarn around, pull off everything on your hook. That's a half double crochet decrease. We'll do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. So I do 2 half doubles, wrap it around, go through the stitch, pull up a thread, wrap it around, go through the stitch, pull up your yarn, wrap it around, pull through everything on your hook. And we're going to do that all the way around. We're doing 2, 2, half, decrease, 2, 2, half, decrease. Look, so as you can see, it's starting to make it smaller again. Half double, decrease, decrease. Half double, going to do a decrease of 2 stitches. Now, there's a second way to do this, and I'm probably doing that, and as I'm not thinking about it, but let me just make sure. Half double, pull up, wrap, go through, pull up, wrap, pull off everything. That's the way you should be doing it. All right, slip stitch back to the beginning. All right, yay. Chain up. Now, half double, and then a decrease. Okay, half double, and then a decrease. And we're going to do that all the way around. I'm having to get more yarn. Sorry. Half double, actually let me, and then a decrease. Okay, just trying to get a text off my screen. Half double, then a decrease. We're just going to do that all the way around. See how it's starting to pull back in now, and our area at the top is getting smaller? It's because we're decreasing. Oh, the wind feels great when I'm sitting in this hot black car, but boy, you get out there just walking around in it today without a jacket. You don't want that. Chilly. We got a freeze warning for tonight too. I mean, here it is March, but that old groundhog saw his shadow, right? So, right, half double, and it gets a little harder the smaller your opening gets. Right. Okay, I'm gonna slip stitch back to the beginning. That ends that row. All right, the next row, chain up 1. Now we're just going to decrease all the way around. Decrease. So decrease. There, my hair gets in my crochet all the time. I don't know about y'all, but we got 3 girls, me and 2 girls in our house with long hair, and then the 2 dogs. So for some reason I always am having to pull out hair from the yarn. Mainly mine, but somehow it just tends to try to fall out when I'm crocheting. All right, let's get this going on. Now I'm confused about where my beginning was at. It's over there. Okay, making sure I haven't just talked myself right into a problem. Crochet all the way around, just decreases. Okay, my last decrease here. Sorry about that, guys. phone call came through. I should have put it in do not disturb mode, but I have kids, so I don't want to do that. So I decreased. I'm going to just do it one more time. You never know when somebody's going to need you, so I'm bad about not wanting to put my phone in do not disturb mode. So decrease that last section, slip stitch to the beginning. Okay, now if you'll see, I still have a little bit of an opening there. All right, well, I'm going to show you. I'm feeling like this is looking pretty good. I need to leave that opening so I can get my stuffing in. So let's cut, leaving a nice long tail, because I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. We're going to use that to sew up our top. But I'm going to loop this through to keep that from coming undone. All right, I happen to have some stuffing with me. So, voila! I'm going to take this. I don't want to overfill it, and I know that's kind of hard to explain, but I don't want to underfill it either. So I think underfilling, you would know, like this is really underfilled. Yuck, not feeling very stiff and firm. Put this in there. That's still feeling a little underfilled. The good thing is, if I overfill it, I can take it right back out. I think some thread just went in there too, but that's fine. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. This seems to pack down really good. Okay, now, let's see what we think about that. I'm just gonna play with it for a minute and see. Yep, that feels pretty good. I think that feels pretty good. We want it good and stiff because we're gonna use it as a pin cushion. So we don't want it, you know, feeling kind of flimsy. Okay, now let's get our hook. I mean our needle, not our hook. Let's get our needle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and out and in and out, because I want to pull this closed. Okay, all the way back to the beginning. Pull that all the way back to the beginning. Now, you can see we got a little bit of space there that we don't have on the other side, but that's okay because we have buttons that we're going to put over both of those. Okay, let's pull this all the way through. All right, so that feels really good. That feels nice. Feels really nice. Okay, now I'm going to kind of loop this around and tie this off real good. Okay, where's my scissors at? Here they are. Oh, does anybody else, it's like my scissors hide from me. Does anybody else have that problem? Actually, what I'm gonna do, just so, nope, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna cut it right this minute. It's like I lay my scissors down and they go somewhere else. I have some buttons. So I'm going to reach over here in my bag of buttons. And I'm thinking, let's see, we could put a green on there. The white is really kind of got my attention right this minute. I have some pink. Ooh, I like this color too. Let's see what I have two of. Let's see what I have two of, because that's going to be the tricky part. I do have two of these little ones. Oops, got that caught on my ring. I don't think those are big enough for what I'm trying to do. Let's go with, well, let's see what we're gonna go with. Oh, that's super cute, but I definitely don't have two of those. This is just my mix and match bag. Oh, hold on. That was that one. Oh, looky there. Okay. Those are two super cute fun ones that I could do something with. But let me see. I'm thinking just plain white for right now. All right, let's grab those. Here comes our tricky part, okay? All we have left to do here is put our buttons on, except I kind of like to do this. I kind of like to stick. Now this is like super hard because if you see, my needle is very blunt, so it doesn't like. I like to kind of bring the middle in, and I'm gonna see if I can do that by pushing this through ever so forcefully to come out the other side, and that's not gonna work. Let's see if I have luckily I have some other needles, but they are not those. Ta-da! I ordered this cute little pack off of Amazon, and so here's one that has I'm gonna need something with a big eyelet, okay, but this has a little bit more pointed end, so let's try this one. It's not as blunt ended. And as you can see, my yarn has gotten split right there, so I'm just going to trim that off to help us not have complications. Let's see if we can get that to go through there. Uh-oh. It's coming, yay, it's in. Okay. I'm going to see, yay, that is going right through. Problem solved. Okay, pull that through. Now that gets the needle through. Not sure if the yarn's going to come through. Uh-oh. Yeah. When I did this at home, it went much smoother. Okay, sorry about that, guys. False alarm. Just getting one in the car. But as you can see, we pulled through to this side. Now, what I'm going to do, since we have a nice little tuck in on this side, I need to do the same on this side. So I'm going to, sorry, I'm going to need to snip that yarn there. And still using this needle that's got more of a point, not as blunt as a regular crochet needle, but with a nice eye there to get our yarn through. I'm going to pull this opening together. Then I'm going to stick the needle back through the middle. I'm going to come through the center of the other side. Ooh, that was luck. Oh my gosh, that was luck and a half. Now, this is the hard part. Getting the yarn, the needle goes through that bulky, fluffy stuff pretty easy. It's getting the yarn to pull through. So keep working it. Just pull, 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 pull. We're almost there. I can feel it. We're almost there. Keep pushing from the back, pulling from the front, kind of at the same time. You can see where it's in there, but I can't quite get it out. There we go. There we go. I kind of wiggle it side to side. That helps. Okay. Woo. Now grab one of your buttons. Threw mine over there a while ago, getting the kids in the car. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is kind of go down and around. That's going to be kind of the tricky part, trying to get these buttons in from underneath when you can't really. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm just going to pull this through here right this second. And then I'm going to kind of let my needle go through several pieces of yarn over here to pull that nice and tight. Okay, he's nice and tight there. Now I'm just going to kind of work with the shape there, try to get it like I want it. Ta-da! I pulled my needle out again, pulled my yarn out of my needle again. Luckily, it's not too hard to thread this one. And now I'm just going to, see if we can get up here. I'm just going to stick my needle through this yarn and try to make a couple of knots so that my button doesn't come back off. And now that I think I got a good knot, I'm going to stick it through the side here. kind of like sewing it in. There we go. Now, you are welcome to put another button on the bottom of this pincushion, or leave it like it is. Either way, we're pretty much done with our project for today. You can see you can have a button here and a button here, or you can just have a button here. All right. Well, I hope you guys have had a great day. I have, and I can't wait to meet with you again next time on Carpool Crochet. Have a good one.